What is going on, guys? It is the Shooting Max here back for another video, and today we are back for our week 6 prep of the HI or PMU Gold Season 3. This week we're going to be taking on the Charlotte Beedrills and Tesla Mouse. Oh, this team is very scary. If the silver match, by the way, has not gone up by the time this goes up, it will definitely be out very, very soon. Like I said, if it already hasn't. Let's just hop right into this. You're gonna see on the screen the doc real quick. So one sec, I'm gonna go over to his team page. You're gonna see here. This is not his team. Here we go. The Charlotte Beedrills here. He has he's 4-1. I believe he's third overall in the league. This is his team: Celesteela, Chansey, Alolan Raichu, Snorlax, Verzion, Quagsire, Landers T, Starmie, Aromatisse, and Electabuzz, and Meowstic. Now, if I didn't say it already, we dropped Gengar for Mimikyu this week, and so yeah, I have Mimikyu on the squad now, and I also have the mons that we already did have, aka Victini, Amoonguss, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Registeel, Sneasel, Landers Eye, Mimikyu, like I said, Relic, or Tyrantrum, Golbat, and Hitmonchan. That's the team we're rocking out with. I'm really looking forward to this match. Things I definitely think he's going to bring are the Chansey for some of my special presents. Celesteela, Alolan Raichu, because he's brought Alolan Raichu every single week. I think he's going to bring both Quag and Landers for my Jolteon, because I'm either going to be running HP Ice or HP Ground. If I run Grass, if I run HP Grass, I can kill the Quag, but I can't kill the Thundurus or the Landers, which I know is going to definitely be ran bulky rather than Scarf, because like if you were to run it, there's no reason for him to run it Scarf, because it doesn't deal with my Teeny, since Teeny would outspeed it since if it was Scarfed. So he's going to bring more bulky in order to take it on, you know? So that's why I think he's going to run more bulky. So he'd be able to eat an HP Grass, but if I were to run HP Ice, I could kill the Lando, but I can't kill the Quag. So I definitely think he's going to bring both of those. I think he's going to bring Starmie for the spin. Alolan Raichu, like I said, is a possibility. Snorlax to wall my Teeny. Maybe Aromatisse. That's just some of the things I think he'd bring. Just look at it right away. Let's hop into his what I brought. Here we see Aipoms here with the Victini with the Twist Scarf, because like I said, I can outspeed Lando even if he is Scarf, and I can do a lot of damage. V-Crate, U-Turn, Energy Ball, and Glaciate, so I am mixed. V-Crate obviously for Stab, and the reason I decided to run that rather than like maybe Blue Flare to keep myself fully special is because even if I were to... Oh shoot, there's a freaking thing right there. Even if I were to... That's not what I'm saying. Because if I were to be special, then Chansey completely walls me, because it's special out the wazoo. Whereas V-Create allows me to KO any single mon. Like, I can V-Create most mon with 2 V-Creates. So that's why I'm running that. U-Turn for initiative. Energy Ball for things such as the Quagsire and the Starmie. For those two, specifically. And then Glaciate specifically for the Landorus, and also maybe to lower any speed, like maybe a Verzion or Electabuzz. If they decide to run Scarf, I can like basically neutralize the Scarf while it's still being locked into a move, you know? So Glaciate's just good overall. 172 attack, 116 special attack, and 220 speed. This allows me to 2-hit KO any mon with a selected move, with a specific move, on his team, like with this attack and special attack spread. Like I can 2 KO any mon with V-Crate, Energy Ball, or Glaciate, depending on the mon. Except for Snorlax. Snorlax completely walls me. I need other things for the Snorlax. So that's the only thing we can't bring. And then 220 speed, Hasty to outspeed a Landers in case he does decide to bring a Scarf, although I doubt he will. Next we have Jolteon with the Lechi Berry, Volt Absorb, Volt Switch, Natural Gift, HP Ice, and Shadow Ball. Going back to what I said about him both bringing Quag and Lando because of the hidden power situation, this is where my kind of counter to that comes in, aka Jolteon. I'm hoping that early game I'm gonna reveal that I have the HP Ice. And by doing that, he'll think, Quack's a perfect switch hit for me. Quack is going to be able to take any hit from me, Shadow Ball, it can eat up electric hits, obviously, stuff like that. So, that's where Natural Gift comes in handy, because now, Natural Gift with Electric Berry becomes a base 100, yes, physical move, but a base 100 move, and, it becomes grass, allowing me to do about 50% to a Quagsire. What Quagsire was I calculating? Give me a sec. It was the suggested one. That one. A Fizdef one. So if he decides to run special for whatever reason, then I'm going to be doing even more to it. So that'd just be better. And then HPI is, like I said, for the Lando. Volt Switch for Initiative and for Stab. It hits a lot of his mons. Shadow Ball for Alolan Raichu, Virizion, just stuff like that. Maybe Electabuzz. Hidden Power Ice, like I said, also could be for Virizion, and it's mostly for the Lander's Eye. Natural Gift for the Quagsire. I'm hoping that I can bring him down to 50%. And then he thinks he can, he'll be at 50% or a little bit lower, hopefully, because I think it is a roll around 50%. Hoping he'll be down there, and then I'll be able to kill him, with that, not knowing. And then Shadow Ball, like I said, for the Alolan Raichu. And this is the spread we're running, 140 in speed with the hasty nature. I believe that speed creeps with Starmie, at max speed Starmie. Give you 2 special attack, because I definitely am going to be more special on this team, and then the rest in attack in order to boost up that Natural Gift, and then 4 in HP to give me odd HP, so I can enter the Rockmore. Next we have Pacifist, the Hitmonchan with the Assault Fist, Iron Fist, Drain Punch, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, and Rapid Spin. Drain Punch for Stab, Ice Punch for things such as maybe the Virizion, mostly for the Lander's Eye though. And then Fire Punch for the Celesteela and maybe the Virizion. It's mostly for the Celesteela to make sure that I can 2 KO it. With Drain Punch, it's a roll depending on its spread. And then Rapid Spin to get rid of any hazards. The reason I decided to run Hitmonchan is because within these first 2 mons, Victini and Jolteon, I was getting really walled by that Snorlax, so I decided to run something to deal with it. And then Assault Vest in order to help me take on the Celesteela a little bit better, because I think he's probably going to be special. Maybe the Alolan Raichu can take a hit. It's mostly just there to guarantee that I can get some solid damage off onto something, 236 HP, 252 special attack, adamant, or physical attack adamant, and then 20 speed. 20 speed guarantees that if something tries to speed creep my Hitmonchan being non-invested, I speed creep it back. So I outspeed it. Max attack, adamant to output to get the most damage out, and then the rest in HP just to add a little bit of bulk. I'm looking at it now, and I don't know if I want to run Assault Vest. I think maybe running the Flying Berry might not be bad. I think I'm just going to rock out with the Assault Vest, though. I don't know. It might help. We'll see. A lot of his special threats really do body me, like Celesteela with the Flying type move. Alolan Raichu with a Psychic type. I can take on a Quag maybe, although it could get the Scald Burn. I think I might switch to Lum, honestly. Starmie once again with the Psychic. Although I think I want to switch Fire Punch for Thunder Punch. I'm going to do that. I'm going to switch Fire Punch for Thunder Punch. In order to make sure I can hit that Starmie. Aromatisse is burning with a Fairy type move. I think I'm going to switch it to something else. What do I want to switch it to, though, now that I'm thinking about it? Maybe just Leftovers. I think the Flying Berry wouldn't be bad. So let me try to find that real quick. The Flying type berry that weakens it. Flying. The Cobra Berry. I'm going to snag that. Next we have Mimikyu. The Mimikyu with the red card disguise, Destiny Ball, Shadow Sneak, Play Rough, and Swords Dance. Like I said, I grabbed this. I think I originally had one on the squad. I had Registeel, but I decided that there's a lot of things that could honestly do a lot of damage to me. So I decided to run Mimikyu. with the red card. So in case you wanted to start setting up with maybe like Double Dance, Landorus, or the Celesteela, then I could red card it out as it hits my disguise, and so I wouldn't take any damage, and it would still go out. Shat or Destiny Bond in case I set it off earlier and he sets up with like another Mon, and so I need to like start attacking it thin. And also in case I need to just kill him on, because I'm not too slow. Like I'm faster than a lot of his things on his team, like Celesteela, Chansey, Snorlax, Quagsire, Landorus, Aromatisse, and Meowstic, but any of those, assume that not Scarf. So I decided to run Destiny Bond to maybe stop it. Shadow Sneak in order to give me some priority to maybe kill that Alolan Raichu. Play Rough for stab, and then Swords Dance in order to take advantage of that Chansey, because Chansey is just free to set up fodder, honestly. And so it's a Snorlax if it's not Scrappy, but if it's Scrappy, then I'm doing a lot more with Victini. So I'm going to try to take advantage of that. And then, yeah, that's my set. 220 in speed, that speed creeps a max speed Landorus, Jolly, 252 in special attack, in order to boost up my attack, and then 36 in HP because I had that left over. Next we have Relic the Tyrantrum with the Life Orb, Rock Head, Rock Polish, Stealth Rock, Head Smash, Ice Fang, Rock Polish, obviously to set up speed, because if I set up a Rock Polish, I believe I outspeed anything on his team, barring a couple of different Mons, depending on whether they're Scarf or not. Like maybe the Alolan Raichu, the Starmie. I think it's those two, which I don't outspeed, and in a Celesteela, if it gets the Atomize up, that's where Mimikyu comes in. And maybe the Aipoms too, depending on whether he's adamant or not, and like speed and all that. So that's why Rock Polish is there. Stealth Rock, it's also our rocker because a lot of things like Victini can kill, can like 2KO or even OKO if I get some rocks up. So I'm running that, and if he doesn't have Starmie, then I can set him up, and he doesn't have any other forms of hazard removal, if I'm not mistaken. No, he does not. And then Head Smash and Ice Fang for my two attacking moves. Head Smash just hits anything on his team, like super hard. 2 kills most things, and then Ice Fang for the Landorus T. 180 speed, like I said, allows me to outspeed most things on his team after a Rock Polish. And then 252 attack adamant to allow me to hit as hard as possible, and then 76 in HP because I have that left over. And then lastly, we have Toadette here, the Aramungus, with the Black Sludge Regenerator, Spore, Giga Drain, Hidden Power Fire, and the Synthesis. Black Sludge, in order to keep my recovery up, Regenerator, obviously, to keep myself high, as well as Synthesis to keep myself high. Spore, I can maybe get it off one of its threats, like Alolan Raichu, to weaken it, or to kind of cripple it for the time being. Giga Drain for to get back health also, and for stab, and then HP Fire to hit things such as the Celesteela that might want to switch in, the Virizion, and yeah, just those. At the team we're bringing max defense to take on things such as the Landorus and the Snorlax and the Virizion. That's the team we're going to be bringing. Hopefully it goes well. I'm going to be battling him in like an hour. Anyways, guys, this has been Cheating Mexican. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit that like and the subscribe button. But I'm out. Peace.